Hi guys, I'm back up here with another daily motivational message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do, DM me. We can get you set up and fuck with your girl, okay? Drop a comment down below, let it hear from you guys and start the discussion, as well as it's gonna share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So that's about it. One card from the Zen Tarot. Boom. Okay, 3 cards from the regular tarot. Boom. All right, so let's go and get it popping, okay? The message has to do with transformation, okay? So with this type of energy here, when you're transforming your life, right? When you're moving from one version of yourself to the next, right? You have to understand when you're tapping into this new version of yourself, right? Your old life is going to come and test you. Your old life is going to come and challenge you, right? You're going to constantly be challenged by your old actions, your old behaviors, the shit you used to be on. You know what I'm saying? Especially, let's say, somebody who's trying to really, I don't know, so let's say they've been in the streets. Let's say they've been hanging out with the wrong crowds. Let's say they've been doing things like that and really trying to get right, you know? When you're in an energy of I'm gonna line myself up for what is best for me, those friends that was quote unquote there when you was kind of wilding out are gonna test you, right? Hey, we're going to this party at this time. We're going to be doing this at this time. We're going to be doing this at this time, right? It's kind of like, let's say you a playboy or playgirl, right? And you're finally deciding to truly commit, right? And it's like all the bitches in the world tap in when you ready to commit, though. But they wasn't around when you was out here wilding, you know? This is that type of energy. That's the type of shit with transformation when it comes to going from one life to the next, right? From one version of yourself to the next. That old version of yourself, when you shed and when you, like I said, when you shed that version of yourself, it's going to constantly test you. It's going to constantly tempt you to make sure you really want what you're asking for, man. Which that's fucking fair. You're never going to run away from things like that because this is that type of energy. You are constantly evolving, right? It's kind of like, you know, let's just use the like lions in the wild, right? The male lion is constantly fighting for his spot. Right, the main guy with the juice, right? This is that type of energy here. He got all the women, he got all the space, everybody's lined up with him, but he's always fucking challenged. Always. The motherfucker's always challenging this motherfucker's authority and shit, right? This is that type of energy when it comes to the old version of yourself, right? Making sure, all right, he said he gonna do this, or she says she gonna do this, are they really gonna do this, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles, it has to do with remaining on your square and really being in an energy in these moments in time and grounded within your truth. This is where that walking in your I am comes in, right? This is that type of energy. You got to constantly be in your I am. Always. You never step out of your I am, because the moment that you step out of your I am, you're septic. What's the word I'm looking? You're skeptical. I don't think that's the word. I think so, maybe. I don't know. You fall victim. Let's say that. You fall victim to the ills of the world. That's gonna bother me. I should know that. Anyways, yeah. You're gonna fall victim to the world. And this is that type of energy when you step out of your I am. Yeah. Thank you, Dante. Because I'm like, bro, that don't roll right on the tongue. I know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, forgive me. I just woke up. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, it's you're gonna be in an energy very vulnerable to the world, right? This is that type of energy. It's about you really being in the energy of remaining on your square, right? Staying within that I am, knowing that I am, because you're always constantly going to be tested about your new I am. That ain't gonna go anywhere. That ain't gonna change. I don't give a fuck what you do and how you do it, even if it's the best thing for you, right? It's gonna constantly be tested by the old version of yourself, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time, yeah. And it has to do, my hand is like really, my little finger here, it's really itchy. Anyways, for some reason, and it's like, they're not even dry or anything like that. Anyways, we got the Hermit. All right, yeah. This is diving deep within oneself and finding the reason to continue to move forward, right? This is that type of energy in the new version of yourself. The new version that you ask, right? The new version that you want to be, right? You're going to have to constantly be able to answer the why questions as you move forward on your journey. Because remember, if you can't answer the why questions on your journey, you're going to fucking give up on yourself, right? This is that type of energy, being able to answer the why questions, right? As you were remaining in your I am. Because why? You're transforming, you're in transition from one world to the next. You're in transition from one version of yourself to the next. And when you're stepping into this new version of yourself, your old version is going to challenge that new version to make sure you are ready for this new version. Or do you need to come down and chill with me for a while? Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. With the Six of Wands has to do with wins, victories, and celebrations. But the thing is, yes, you're winning with this ... whoop. I'm just really attracted to the people looking towards this man or watching this man. So with this type of energy, if I could show you guys a little closer, you see them, they're all watching him as he moves forward, right? What I'm seeing here in these moments in time here is people see your growth, people see your expansion. People are watching you. Don't let a motherfucker act like they don't see you, they do, right? As you are doing the impossible, especially if you're in an energy, especially let's say for some of the people I'm connected to, you might come from situations where all around you it's a community effort here where people have a lot of shit to lose or don't have a lot of shit to lose. Let's say that the big don't, right? And it's like, shit, why try, right? You are being that walking example for those that are watching you, right? This is that type of energy, and really being in that energy that applies a lot of pressure, right? But also, if we want to say in a more broader standpoint to include everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's in a I got shit to lose situation, right? Or like foul or bad circumstances. This has to do with people watching you change, people watching you grow, people watching you shed and transform. And some people may or may not like it. Some people may fucking try to play it off, downplay it. Don't let a motherfucker make you seem like you doing alright, you know? Because a lot of them see you, but they gonna act like they don't see you. If I can be very transparent, I've been putting these readings up for, what is it, 2 years now? 2 to 3 years, around that. There's people, friends, family, foes, that see me doing what I'm doing, and they act like they don't see me, right? And this is that type of energy here where it's like, it's that type of energy, right? So people are watching you but making it seem like they're not watching you, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time, because what you're doing is unorthodox to the people, places, and things in the environment around you. Yeah, it might be out of the ordinary, but this is some shit that God got on you. God got you doing, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. Okay, so to wrap this message up, your old version is going to constantly challenge the new version of yourself. Your old life is going to constantly challenge the new life of yours. So it's about you being able to be battle tested and really in an energy of always ready when your old version of yourself tried to come and knock your whole shit up and knock you off of your square. You got to be ready. You have to have the research on your opponent. You're going to have to know that, right? This is that type of energy. To think that your old life is not going to challenge you would be just absurd, right? Is that the word? Yeah, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. All right? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there because it's starting to fuck up now. My connection is going crazy. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Let's go and start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, let's go and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collector so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want you guys to have a good day. Stay up and bye-bye.